are turning in 10 minutes of BPTV News, brought to you by Bình Phuoc Television Station and Newspaper, and with you with the latest news for today. Emulation units in southeastern provinces improving reward work. Bình Phuoc protecting natural heritage. President hosts talk with Italian counterpart. Vietnam-Israel-Cyprus agreement. The quality of reward work for employees in emulation units in southeastern provinces has been gradually improved by ensuring publicity, transparency, and the timely presentation of rewards to collectives and individuals recording outstanding performance. These remarks were made at the 6-month review conference on July 26 in Binh Phuoc province.
Apart from launching emulation movements initiated by the Prime Minister in 2023, the People's Committees of Southeastern Provinces also launched thematic emulation movements, including on accelerating the disbursements of public investment capital, digital transformation, administrative reform, and crime and social evil prevention. Movements have been promoted through various channels, especially social media, to promote their efforts throughout the community. Commendation work has received due regard, resulting in an increase in the number of employees receiving encouragement after good performance. The roles and responsibilities of party committees and authorities at all levels, especially the leaderships of the patriotic emulation movement and commendation work, have also been boosted.
The chairwoman of the Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee has issued an official dispatch assigning various departments and agencies to protect natural heritage in accordance with the law on environmental protection.
The Departments of Information and Communication, Natural Resources and Environment, and Agriculture and Rural Development, the radio and television station and Binh Phuoc newspaper, and relevant agencies have been directed to protect local natural heritage. In addition, the Departments of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Natural Resources and Environment, and Agriculture and Rural Development, and the Provincial Border Guard Command have been instructed to coordinate and advise the Provincial People's Committee on protecting natural heritage in cultural, sports and tourism activities, as well as activities relating to border areas. The Border Guard Command has been tasked with formulating regulations for coordinating the protection of natural heritage in border-related activities. The management board of the Bù Dăm Mập National Park has been requested to establish regulations, plans, and procedures for the operation, management, and environmental protections of natural heritage. Furthermore, the People's Committees of districts, towns, and cities have been assigned to distribute information on the role, value, and regulations on the management and environmental protection of local natural heritage. They have also been tasked with managing and prioritizing resources to protect the environment and preserve nature and biodiversity in accordance with regulations.
The Police Department of Fire Prevention and Rescues in the southeastern province of Binh Phuoc has cooperated with the Binh Phuoc Technical Infrastructure Development Joint Stock Company to establish a group of fire prevention and safety enterprises at the local Industrial Park.
The group comprises companies such as CPV Food, Giang Un Vina, Giang Sang Vina, Darlan Garment Textile, Hong Giang Industry, GPPD Energy, and DMR Vietnam. The primary objective of the group is to raise awareness among business owners and production units about fire prevention and fighting. The establishment of the group is hoped to contribute to ensuring fire safety, security, and social orders at the Binh Industrial Park, creating a favorable and safe business and investment environment.
President Võ Văn Thưởng is on a state visit to Italy. The visit is made at the invitation of the President of Italy, Sergio Mattarella.
On the morning of July 26, local time, at the Palazzo del Quirinal in Rome, Italian President Sergio Mattarella hosted a welcome ceremony for President Võ Văn Thưởng and his wife, and high-ranking Vietnamese delegation. Warmly welcoming the visit of President Thưởng, President Mattarella affirmed, Italy attaches importance to Vietnam's position and role in the Asia-Pacific region. Emphasizing the friendship and emotional attachment between the two peoples, the host president agreed together with Vietnam to strengthen the strategic partnership, contributing to the sustainable development in each country, and jointly responding to global challenges. In reply, President Thuan said, Vietnam wishes, and is determined to work with the Italian side, to strengthen relations between the two countries in various fields. During their talks, the two state leaders exchanged opinions, and agreed on major orientations and measures, to strengthen the strategic partnership in a wide range of fields, from politics, economy to culture, science and technology, security and defense, climate change, and food security. The host leader announced with pleasure that the Italian Parliament had ratified the EU-Vietnam Investment Protection Agreement, on the day his Vietnamese counterpart began the visit to Italy. Regarding the East Sea issue, the two leaders reaffirmed that disputes must be resolved by peaceful measures, on the basis of international law, especially the UNCLOS 1982.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính hosted a reception for former British Prime Minister Tony Blair in Hanoi on July 26.
Speaking highly of Blair's contributions to the bilateral relations, Prime Minister Chin expressed his hope that his guest, who is also executive chairman of the Tony Blair Institute for Global Change, TBI, will maintain contributions, so as to help deepen the two countries' relations in all fields. Chin also suggested the TBI promote the linkages of foreign partners and investors in Vietnam, and assist the country in attracting resources for green growth, emission reduction, and climate change response, and boosting digital transformation. Showing his expectation on Vietnam's development potential, Tony Blair said, his country always attaches importance to its strategic partnership with Vietnam. He stressed he believes that the bilateral ties will grow further in the coming time. During Blair's visit, TBI plans to sign a cooperation agreement with the Vietnamese Ministry of Planning and Investment, on attracting high-quality foreign investment, and developing a financial center in Vietnam.
Vietnamese Minister of Industry and Trade Nguyễn Hồng Diên and Israeli Minister of Economy and Industry Nir Barkat on July 25 signed the Vietnam-Israel Free Trade Agreement in Tel Aviv in the presence of Vietnamese Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
This is the first FTA between a Southeast Asian country and Israel, and also Vietnam's 16th with global partners. The trade pact covers many fields of mutual, such as trade in goods, services, investment, rules of origin, sanitary and phytosanitary measures, customs, and government procurement. It will ultimately remove duties on at least 85.8% of Vietnamese exports, and 92.7% of Israeli exports. At the talks after the signing ceremony, Deputy Prime Minister Tran Lưu Quang said, Vietnam encourages, and will create favorable conditions for Israeli businesses. He suggested the two sides accelerate negotiations, and soon ink an agreement on labor cooperation. Agreeing with the Vietnamese officials' proposals, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said, he will direct the Israeli relevant quarters, to coordinate with the Vietnamese side in these matters. The same day, the Vietnamese Deputy Prime Minister met Israeli President Isaac Herzog, and received representatives of Israeli businesses. During the meetings, the two sides discussed and agreed on a number of measures, to increase two-way trade turnover, investment and tourism cooperation, among others.
The Going to the Field Festival, where farmers express their gratitude to the god of agriculture and tutelary god, is a traditional festival in many localities in the northern region, such as the festival was held recently in Quảng Yên Town, Quảng Ninh Province.
The Going to the Field Festival in Quảng Yên Town, Quảng Ninh Province takes place during the 6th lunar month at Cốc Temple by the Cửa Định River. The cultural, sports and tourism event attracts local people and visitors from near and far.
The festival originated from the local customs of Ha Dien, the going to the field ceremony, and Thượng Dien, the harvesting ceremony, where people show their gratitude to the gods of agriculture and the tillatory gods and hope for bumper harvest. Local people and tourists can enjoy a host of activities at the festival, such as a rice planting competition, a swimming race, and traditional boat racing. The festival also offers a chance for people to contribute to preserving and introducing traditional cultural values in the locality and promoting its tourism sector.
That is the end of our bulletin today. To rewatch this news, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.